absolutely that I didn't have to. I didn't realize
you were fasting too, so that kind of puts a different level on
I went all the way,
yeah.
So, so it was not for weight loss, but I did lose 6 pounds. And it's so funny because I don't know if I told y'all the story about I bought the knee-high boots and could not get it over my knee.
I don't think we told that out loud.
Oh, girl, I couldn't get it over my knee. And I was like, I know big legs run in my doggone family. I should have known better, but I thought they were doing the average size woman when they were making these boots.
Give me a little material, please.
Yes. So today I was trying to organize my closet. Feels like a never-ending story.
Oh,
but you know, spring break, spring cleaning. So, girl, I literally said, let me try these boots one more time because I didn't send them back to get my money back. Couldn't find anyone to take them from me. Yeah, girl. Okay. Real suede and everything.
Right, because those were cute. We were eyeing those for a while.
Yeah, I was so disappointed. Girl, I pulled that bad boy up. It went all the way up over my knee. And I said, okay, Lord, I need to hold this until
winter. Because we'll get back to that later, but like I've seen suede boots used the right way this spring though. So you could possibly break those out.
Well, it is supposed to get cold again tomorrow, so maybe I can wear it on our date night.
I don't know, but you could wear it with like a cute little floral
skirt.
Yeah, something short
with my thigh out. I like it. Yes. Okay, perfect. So
yes, and it's nubuck color, so it's not like it's black or like Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll see. Let me find me some booty shorts to wear.
Oh yeah, Daisy Dukes.
Wear wet pants.
Side note: my students don't know what Daisy Dukes are.
What?
They don't know.
What?
I said, I'm going in about how they're dressing however because we had that one day of hot weather. And I was now we got Emily over here with her Daisy Dukes on, and they were looking at me like,
what are you talking about, Willis? They probably don't know Willis either.
Right. I said Daisy Dukes, and it was like a few of them who was like, oh, like the song. And I was like, yeah, but it's also as a like, never mind. I'm not. Go Google Daisy Duke, and you'll know.
Look at them girls from Daisy Duke. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
The song.
What you
that their mom, who's probably my age, has played for them. I don't know.
And she was getting it.
Right.
Okay.
Girl, what are we even talking about right now?
Well, we're talking about what's been going on.
Yeah, so what's been going on with you?
Elephant in the room.
I'm so excited that your boots are fitting. Okay, Whole 30. I may try it. We'll see. Whatever.
I really went back into it. Today I hit a low point.
Really?
Because, not with food, but, my sister had her surgery. I've been living in Virginia for the last 10 days of my life.
I know too well.
And so, because I've been feeling all this guilt about leaving. Like, I've only spoken to them twice today, which is not, to me, I feel so bad. I wish I would have called them earlier, like when the girls were up, but I didn't. So, I've just been in a place of feeling not happy because I'm not with them, and I feel like I abandoned them during the recovery period, but I really didn't have much of a choice. So today, Whole 30 fell off because I got some lemon filled thin Oreos.
That's why you were telling me that. I was like, all right. Like, when you were like, I ate some Oreos, but in my mind, I wasn't thinking that you were still...
Like, I have not had sweets for real still.
That's why it was such an important
Yes, you should have seen my children when I said, I think I'm going to get some cookies. They said, the oldest one said, what? You're buying cookies? You never buy cookies, Mommy. And then it was horrible because I couldn't even find them in the doggone store. I was like,
that's what you get.
We don't need them. And they're like, no, Mommy, no, that girl has some. I'm going to ask her what she got.
And I said, persevere, push through.
You just find these doggone
cookies. We need it in our lives. Oh, bless their heart.
So that was funny. We did. I found the cookies. But yeah, today has been a little fall off moment because I've eaten cookies. Actually, I want some right now. I might let you talk about them.
How did the surgery go?
I'm getting so hungry. So surgery went.
Hold on, because you are not hungry. You are just awake late, in which you feel like you want to eat something.
That's what I just told my children earlier.
Right.
But I'm for real starting to feel a little hunger pain. Maybe I'm thirsty. I need some water.
Okay, go ahead.
So surgery went.
You and drinks. I told Val about how you can't even eat dinner without having a juice.
So why are y'all judging me?
That seems crazy.
So can he do it?
No, that's why I told him. Stop it. You act like Keisha.
Yes. Because guess who can? That doctor can go through.
Champions. We will not be defeated by food.
What is wrong with y'all?
None of that.
I don't understand what's wrong with y'all's throat. Like how y'all can just swallow all this substance.
Coffee can help. But if it's like dinner meal, I don't have to get up from the table and go pour a large cup of juice.
Right. He doesn't
either.
It's
fine. Just eat.
It's not fine. You need something to wash that junk down.
No, you're not chewing enough if you need to wash it down. Okay? Chew a little longer. Okay? Saliva. Mix it in.
What if I like how my drink complements my meal?
You're not sipping wine, so it's not high notes, low notes.
Sometimes.
No palate involved in your Minute Maid juices. Okay?
I don't even drink juice.
Simply
my
lemon.
LaCroix.
Okay, well, that's okay. But I digress. I just feel like you don't have to have juice with your meal.
What a debate.
It makes me so angry because I feel like you are not going to die.
Listeners, please chime in on this debate. To drink or not to drink with your dinner, that is the question.
I was raised,
seriously,
finish your meal,
then you can have
then
some.
You get some drink.
Gigi is really your mama in real life. Because I used to get so ticked off with her by trying to make my girls eat before they had something to drink. How dare you? If my babies want a swig of something in the midst of their meal, they may have that and they can partake.
Really? All right, well, let's talk about this surgery, girl, because you have not told me.
Edit out my sipping sound. It's perfect.
It was right on time.
It was.
Good job.
Thank you. So
I can't stand you so much. Thirsty self. I just remember that time in Houston where we had all the Uber Eats. A buffet of Uber Eats of Mediterranean goodness, and you could not take a bite because your throat was so dry and you needed to have something to drink.
And we forgot to order something.
I would never order drink from Uber.
What did I end up drinking?
Some water, like I said. Get some of that water, some of that ice. And just do what it do.
Ooh, I was that tilapia was very dry.
Okay, yes, you're right.
I need it.
How was the surgery, girl? I won't interrupt you anymore.
Thank you,
okay.
dear. So the surgery went very well. My sister is a doggone champ. She is more of a woman than I am. Like, I'm not, although she is smaller than I am, she comes to like my breast.
She is small yet mighty. So she was a trooper.
I thought you were pause.
No, I'm not. We all know you're the one that cusses on this podcast. So if you want to say the T word, if you want to say the T word, then by all means, we already know.
So my breast, she comes to my chest breasts. And she is still, I'm still not half the woman she is. Because she's just so strong, they crack girl. Okay, so I didn't know I had panic attacks until this experience. So I almost fainted while the doctor was giving us a recap of all that they had done to her.
Oof.
So the part that got me though was once they described the cracking of ribs, the removal of bones from around from betwixt the aorta. And like all these things that they have done to my poor small stature sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they follow up with, there is a shortage on narcotics. So she, so she's not going to be able to have the pain pills at will. Like, that's where my whole body was about to fall, because I'm thinking of all these things you've done to my sister. And now you're telling us that there's a shortage and she may not even be able to get pain medicines for all of this stuff that she's been through. Like, I felt myself about to throw up.
So no opioids.
Nope. So because he started explaining some big thing about a shortage,
yes.
like a worldwide, like a United States wide.
Girl,
what the heck is this?
Okay, so
our elephant in the room.
This is our elephant in the room, because I've just read up about. First of all, I've been slightly obsessed with it. Like, said I've been watching news show. What is it called? Newsweek Journal or whatever. Late about the opioid crisis.
Okay.
And then my friend posted.
So this is a real thing. This doctor did not make this up.
No, it's a real thing.
Because I was like, why you don't want my sister to have some pain medicine?
Girl, okay. So let me tell you about the show I saw, and then I'll talk about the article.
Do tell.
So the show was talking about how these, and I'm all against the man, these big drug companies are coming into these pain management facilities, and they were actually like paying the doctors to prescribe certain medications that were way too powerful for what they needed.
Did I tell you about the time that I hurt my shoulder? Okay, so because I'm going to give you, this goes right in line with this exact thing that you're saying.
Okay.
So I fell down the steps.
Oh.
I had on the slippery, warm, fuzzy socks.
Oh, no.
Brooklyn was about 2 or 1, and she was about to fall down the steps. So I take off.
You remember something?
You probably
like this.
do.
Yeah.
I take off running, and I'm trying to get to her. I see that my husband beats me because she's falling down the steps. My husband beats me coming down from the bottom of the steps.
Coming up.
I'm going down the steps, and I fall and slip, and I grab the railings to catch myself, which throws my shoulder out of something, joint, socket, whatever.
Right.
So this goes on for a few weeks, and I just can't even function because I'm like, oh man, I really hurt my shoulder.
Right.
So I go to this, what do you call it, general doctor or whatever.
Doc in the box.
Well, it was our family doctor.
Oh, okay, yeah, general physician.
Real life general physician. That's what I was looking for. So I go to him and I describe to him the feelings that I'm having, and I'm telling him at the time, at that point, I could not even lift my arm to use the steering wheel.
Oh, no.
Now, this is my first visit to him. He, now help me because I don't know all the drugs, but he prescribes me Vicodin. Is that a narcotic or opioid or something?
Vicodin, no, it's not.
Okay,
it's just a pain medicine.
It wasn't
like it's
whatever this was. Is it highly addictive though?
Vicodin can be. Percocet is even more.
Okay, so
when you have your baby, they give you Percocet.
First visit, first time you've ever seen me.
He didn't give you the 800 milligrams.
Nope.
Of ibuprofen.
That's what I thought I was gonna get.
So he gave you the good stuff.
And I just told him to his face. I said, I don't feel comfortable receiving this prescription.
Oh, wow.
Because this is my first time speaking to you, and this is very strong. I'm sure there's something else I can get at this time. Now, if the pain persists, I get it. But this is my first time ever talking to you, and you're giving me this strong, whatever this is.
And when I used to work at the urgent care, which they called us Doc in the Box. So in the urgent care, there's a doctor. Then they just come, the urgent care, they come in for anything.
Yeah.
So Friday night was like party night. Like we literally had people coming in, and I was in charge of x-rays. So I do believe there are people that were like breaking their ribs on purpose to get this medicine. Like it was bad. And the doctor that I worked for would be like, we know what they want. Give it to them. Like he would just write it.
Whoa. And see, that's kind of how I felt that this
he's like, oh, you feel pain? You feel pain? Like, and so he was an anesthesiologist. So that was his deal. Like, you don't want people to feel pain. And so you just give them, you know, what they need. But these people, because of the position, like, we would be pissed because we were supposed to close